fellas. Welcome to it. This is Coach DeSico, coach of your UNC Tarheliolisks. This is NBA Season 2, Week 1 matchup against Chicago Beartics, coached by Colin Culberson. Colin has played with us before. He did not play last season, so he might have a little bit of catching up to do, but he is an experienced coach, and he did draft a pretty solid team in my opinion. And so I'm pretty scared of this team. He has Tapu Lele, Zapdos Galar, Gengar, Duraludon, Venusaur, Silvally, Dragonair, Lycanroc Midnight, Vespiquen, Artillery, and Zweilous. I'm very scared of Tapu Lele, Zapdos, and Gengar. All three of them are very powerful, and all three outspeed my entire roster. So I suspect he's going to bring those three. I can see him bringing Duraludon to quad resist my Surging Strikes. I see Venusaur coming for that bulky grass type as well. And I'm assuming Silvally. What type it is, I'm not too sure. I'm assuming it's going to be either water or fairy to help resist the Urshifu. With that, I think the name of the game this week is taking hits because he's going to be faster than me and dealing back even stronger ones. I'm going to bring a couple choice Scarfers just to potentially outspeed one or two of his Pokemon off guard. I'm going to bring some screens so I can make some more pivots, make some wrong switches if I make some wrong plays because it is week 1. We're all rusty. I'm going to try to slow down some of his Pokemon with some Thunder Waves and just pivot around with some momentum moves until I get my choice Scarfers in safely and hopefully pick up a couple kills. So I'm pretty nervous about this game, this matchup, but let's get into it. We have the goodest boy Arcanine. I have him Choice Scarf, Flash Fire. I don't suspect to take any fire hits from his team, but it's there because I don't want it to intimidate his Zapdos and just let him win the game straight up. So, Jolly, max attack, max speed. Flare Blitz, just solid coverage, solid stab move. Psychic Fangs helps me hit Zapdos and Gengar and Venusaur without taking a bunch of recoil from Flare Blitz. Close Combat helps me hit Duraludon, Silvally, depending on what type it is, Lycanroc, and Zweilous. I don't suspect using Close Combat all that much, but it's there. And Iron Head is there to hit Tapu Lele, Silvally, depending on what type it is, and again, Lycanroc Midnight. I'm only suspecting to click Flare Blitz and Psychic Fangs, but we'll see how it goes. Next I have Keisha. Oh, I skipped one. Next up, we have Urshifu Rapid Strike. Again, Choice Scarf, max speed, max attack, Jolly Nature. I'm planning on using U-Turn and Surging Strikes a lot. Close Combat is there for the strong stab to hit the Duraludon. But Surging Strikes hits just about everything. I have Ice Punch to hit Venusaur if I need to, but I have U-Turn to get out of there and bring in some other Pokemon to hit Venusaur super effectively. It's pretty straightforward, nothing special here, just very fast, very powerful. Click the one button that is made for this Pokemon. Next, I have Keisha, my Klefki, with Light Clay and Prankster, dual screens, spikes, and Thunder Wave. Yes, he will have his Psychic Terrain up, but I can still use spikes, Light Screen, Reflect, no problem. And Thunder Wave is there just to paralyze Zapdos so I can slow down and let my Urshifu or Arcanine come in and pick up a kill. It should put in some work. It's going to help me pivot around, get some spikes up if I can, help whittle his team down for my choice Scarfers. Next up, I have a Pokemon I'm very excited to use, and that's Corsola Galar. EV Light, of course, and Curse Body. Maybe I get lucky with the 30% disable in Curse Body. Max HP, max special defense. This is here to take hits, not many hits, it can only take one or two, maybe, from Tapu Lele and Gengar, Duraludon, Venusaur, Silvally if it brings a special, I guess. It should put in a lot of work. I'll be able to burn and strength sap Zapdos if I end up face-to-face with that thing. Nightshade is just there to take away any substitutes, so no one can just kind of set up in front of me free willy, and Stealthy Arc to get some more hazards up. Next we have Pew Pew the Mew, Assault Vest, max HP, max special attack, Expanding Force just to spam his own Psychic Terrain, Scorching Sands will hit Gengar, Duraludon, Silvally depending on the type, Lycanroc, and Shadow Ball hits Tapu, Gengar, Silvally depending on that type again. and Volt Switch. I plan on clicking Expanding Force and Volt Switch whenever I can. Scorching Sands is there for that sneaky coverage if I need it. Next we have Zapdos, 50% off the Rotom fan. Heavy duty boots, levitate, very good. HP and defense here. This is here just to take hits from Zapdos, paralyze something, defog if I need to, and get out of there. Air Slash is there as well just to hit the Venusaur. But again, I'm planning on mostly clicking Volt Switch and Thunder Wave. So yeah, that's the game. I don't know what I'm going to lead with. I don't want him to... Knowing Colin, he's going to set up a lot, I think. I don't know what he's going to set up with. I can see Calm Minds from Tapu Lele, Bulk Ups from Zapdos. I don't know, maybe Substitute from Gengar. Silvally gets Swords Dance, Calm Mind, I'm not too sure. And Vespiquen maybe. I see him bringing Tapu Lele, Zapdos, Gengar, Venusaur, and then either Duraludon or Vespiquen. I think that's 5. Or I think that's 6. So with those 6 in mind, I think Mew is a safe lead. I can hit anything super effectively. If it is Zapdos, I can switch out into Rotom for free pretty much. Mew can take any one hit and deal a heavy hit back no matter what it is. So I'm going to lead with Mew and see how this game goes. And here we are. We see Tapu Lele, Zapdos, Venusaur, Gengar, Silvally, and Octillery. Octillery is a little bit of a surprise to me. I don't want to deal with it really. I am scared of the thing. I know how powerful it is. I love Octillery. And it could have Moody. And so I don't want that thing to get some lucky rolls and me just lose to this thing first turn. So I am going to try to kill that thing as soon as I can. I don't know what he's going to lead. Maybe Tapu to get up the Psychic Terrain. Zapdos to be a fast U-turner. So I'm going to lead Mew with my original plan. I can take a hit from Tapu Lele, Venusaur, Gengar, depending on what this thing is, and then Octillery. So here we go. We're going to lead with Mew and see what he leads. Swiss the Silvally. It is Dark type. I don't want to take any hits from this thing at all, so I'm going to switch out into, just in case he's making the obvious play, I'm going to switch out into Klefki to take that Dark hit. And he Swords Dance, first turn, like I mentioned he would. I don't know what kind of coverage this thing has. I'm pretty terrified of this thing, but my first thing to do is just get up my screens, see what it wants to do. And it U-turns out, okay, so that tells me he doesn't have anything for my Klefki, so I got to keep that in mind moving forward. Octazooka, special attacker. I'm going to set up some light screens, see what it does, see what kind of damage it does. Yeah, so I didn't run any calcs for this game. Besides at one point when I'm running a Surgeon Strikes. I'm just kind of eyeballing everything. I saw that I took 39% from this hit. That's a lot of damage still behind the light screen, and I don't want to take another one. So I'm going to make the switch here into Mew because it's Assault Fest. It can take any hit, and it only takes 9%. That's huge. I get a free Volt Switch here. He has nothing to be immune to it. I get some free damage and some free momentum. So we're going with a Volt Switch here, and he goes Gengar. I don't know why. Maybe he thought he can take whatever I was trying to do. Maybe he thinks because I was leading Mew, I was a passive kind of hazard setup Pokemon. So he goes into Gengar. He takes a big Volt Switch off of me, and I know that's in range for Urshifu's Rapid Strike. So that's some free damage. And a free first turn, first kill of the season for Urshifu. First kill of the entire season for any Pokemon. Happy to see it. I'm going straight into Rotom here. I can take any hit from Zapdos for the most part. So we're going to see what he's doing. And he's Acrobatics, which tells me that he is no item Zapdos, which is great news. That means both my Scarfers can outpace that thing. He brings in Tapu Lele, and I clicked Thunder Wave this turn. Nothing can be immune to it, so I'm going to paralyze whatever wants to come in. And I land it. Fantastic. I'm going to switch back out. And I bring out Corsola just to start gauging his damage. And he Calm Minds right away. So I don't want to mess with this thing. I'm just going to start Nightshading here and see how much it does. That might be a low roll. I don't know. It might be a 2-hit kill, so I'm going to click Nightshade again. Silvally comes out. I saw that he Swords Dance last time. I don't know how much damage I'm going to take from a multi-attack. But just in case he Swords Dance, I'm going to set up a Will-O-Wisp because hopefully I can hit this thing. I land the burn. Fantastic news. I'm assuming he's going to go for his multi-attack here, which I'm going to take a lot of damage from. But I'm going to Strength Sap, hopefully get my HP up if I live the hit. He Swords Dance again. Wow, lucky me. So I need to just hopefully survive a hit. Strength Sap again just to get it back down. At this point, I don't care if Corsola dies. I know I outspeed his fast Pokemon with my Scarfers. So I might just start sacrificing some Pokemon to get some more momentum here. And that's what I'm going to do with Corsola. And I live on 9%. Perfect Strength Sap all the way back up to full HP. And I can just play this game. So I'll sit here as long as he wants to. And I think we do this for a couple more turns. He hits me, I live on 9. Or whatever it may be. 11 this time. Strength Sap. And so at this point, like I said, I'm cool with sacrificing this Pokemon here. So I want to get my rocks up to ensure some more damage on his switches and let my Scarfers do the job. I don't want this game to go on too long. I think I'm in a winning position here. I've status most of his Pokemon. So I'm just going to sack it. And I get the disable on Cursed Body. I get up my free rocks. He can't hit me. I live the Psychic Fangs. Strength Sap back up to full health. Now at this point, I'm assuming he's either going to switch, hit me with the Psychic Fangs until he dies, or I don't know what else he has at this point, right? He has U-turn. So we see the U-turn, which means I get a Nightshade on another Pokemon and brings out Venusaur. So I don't know what he wants to do. He could have Knockoff, Sleep Powder maybe, Substitute. I don't want anything to happen to any of my other Pokemon. So like I said, I'm just going to sack off this Corsola. Whatever he wants to do to it, I don't really care. And he goes with the Sleep Powder, which is okay with me. I don't really need this thing. I can still switch in, take some hits. That did a lot more damage than I thought it was going to do. I see that he's Life Orb, which is no problem because I outspeed this thing, right? Oh, no, I don't because I'm max HP. But whatever. He can't put me to sleep because of Sleep Claws. I end up outspeeding him, get my Expanding Force up, and he drops to that. He brings out Silvally again. I don't need to stay in for any reason. I don't want to sacrifice my Pokemon anymore if I don't need to. At this point, I want to get all 6 Pokemon alive. I want to 6-0 this guy. So I'm going to switch into my Klefki to take that Dark Hit. Oh, no I don't. I go into Paku. Take the Dark Hit with my Fighting type Resist. Pick up a KO with U-turn. And who do I put out there? My Klefki. There it is. So here we are. I know I take 39% under a light screen, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. I survived, of course. Get up my free screen. I think he does 8%. There it is. Zapdos is back. I'm still asleep. I can switch into Rotom, no problem, and pivot out, so I'm going to do that. Or I can paralyze it. I thought I already did at this point. Paralyze Octazooka. Get my Vul Switch off. Luckily, it doesn't kill, which means I get another kill for my Urshifu. So I go into Mew, take whatever he wants to hit. I don't know why I went into Mew. I did it just because I didn't know if it got like Thunderbolt or Energy Ball and ended up hitting my Urshifu and getting the KO with a critical hit or something. So took the Mew hit. I think he's going to go for a stab move here. He lands his Hydro Pump, but I get a free kill with Surging Strikes. I guess I could have gone for U-turn there just to keep the momentum going. I guess I assumed that maybe his Zapdos would be in range, but I calced here, and I think at max I do 75% and he's at 76. So I go back into Rotom. I'm okay with sacking this thing if I need to. He gets the defense drop. I'm not sure if that's like a 100% thing. Then I get my Paralyze up. No, I don't. I Volt Switch. Back into Rapid Strike. Pick up my kill. And I should be able to clean up the game here. And there we have it. Season 2 of the NBA. Week 1, we get a 6-0 victory. Urshifu Rapid Strike with 5 kills. I'm very excited for this Pokemon. I can't wait to use it the rest of the season. I want to see how many kills I can get with this Pokemon. So drop a comment below. How many kills do you think your Shifu Rapid Strike's going to be getting? I'm going to say over 20 kills. Crazy, I know. But, Colin, good game. It was fun for me. Sorry. Yeah. Drop a comment below. Subscribe to our channel.